Hello, and welcome back to Shrink by Quint. Each week, I delve into the intricacies of psychotherapy to empower you with knowledge and insights that foster a healthier, happier life. Because, after all, your health is your wealth. In today's episode, I ask a quietly radical question. What if the way we're searching for love is shaping the kind of people we become? This is about dating apps. Not whether they work or not, but how they affect us while we're using them. They promise efficiency, connection, even intimacy. But what if, underneath all that, they're quietly changing our expectations? Not just of relationships, but of ourselves. Let's take a closer look at how romance became gamified, how you could become a brand, and why your relationship with the app might matter more than any match. Dating apps have increasingly become slot machines with profile pictures. They're powered by variable rewards, the unpredictability that makes each swipe a kind of psychological scratch card. You might win, you might not. But that's the point. It's not the match that hooks you, it's the maybe, the possibility of being wanted. And so you return, again and again, not for love, but for the feeling of almost love. Over time, you start making adjustments. You tweak your photos, rewrite your bio. You try to sound breezy, but not indifferent, attractive, but not desperate. You're not just dating, you're optimizing. You're basically marketing. And here's the problem. Each tweak takes you one step further from authenticity. You start becoming more appealing to the people you think you should want, and less connected to who you really are. It's a strange thing to curate your own personality like a product, but millions of us are doing it every day in the hope of feeling wanted. Psychologist Dr. Courtney Warren calls this validation addiction, and the apps, well, they're built on it. And with the rollout of AI, it risks getting worse. GPT writing profiles and responses, people aren't chatting to each other, they're chatting to each other's computers. In the therapy room, what I hear isn't drama, it's weariness, a slow erosion of self-trust, that sense that something intimate and often exciting has become, slightly absurd. The apps are working exactly as designed, but that doesn't mean they're working for you. And then there's the myth of limitless choice. In theory, more profiles should mean better matches. In reality, it leads to what we might call analysis paralysis. You keep swiping, you hesitate, you think, what if someone better is just one swipe away? And slowly, decision-making becomes impossible. As psychologist Barry Schwartz said, too much choice produces paralysis, not liberation. The pool of options gets bigger, the depth of connection often shrinks. So here's something to try this week. Change your perspective. Don't just track your behavior on the app, track your relationship with it. Ask yourself, is this a source of connection or a coping mechanism? Do I log off feeling more like myself or less? Am I swiping with clarity or out of habit, loneliness, or the hope of being rescued? When you stop treating the app as an arbiter of your worth and start seeing it as a tool, a flawed one at that, you begin to take back control. That one shift, from passive consumption to conscious engagement, might not transform your love life overnight, but it will help you find something much rarer, your footing. As Esther Perel reminds us, technology doesn't just change how we date, it changes what we expect from love. And I'd add, from ourselves. Because sometimes the healthiest relationship we can build is not with another person, but with the system we're using to find them. Thanks for listening to Shrink by Quint. If this episode helped you feel a little bit more grounded or a little less alone, consider sharing it with someone and navigating the strange modern terrain of digital romance. And remember, you are not your bio, your algorithm, your swipe count. You're a full, complex human being, deserving of connection that begins with truth And your health is your wealth. See you next time.